October 19th, 2020, on your own. Number 1, simplify using the distributive property. We know when we use our distributive property that we are going to be using these arrows and multiplying whatever's on the outside of the parentheses into each of our terms inside the parentheses. So the first thing that we're going to do, remember, we are going to circle. There we go. We're going to circle the number on the outside of the parentheses, which is a 5. Now we can distribute or multiply this 5 throughout the problem. So the first part would be that 5 times 6. I'm going to type, I'm going to go down below. Maybe. There you go. So that first part is 5 times 6. Now, we have an addition symbol. I'm going to keep that addition symbol. Then we have the next part, 5 times what? Don't forget about that 2 times a, or 5 times 2a. Well, I'm going to do 5 times 2a. I'm going to put the spaces in between there so we know that it's 5 times that. All right, now, 5 times 6, it's going to be 30. I'm going to keep this addition. 5 times 2 times a. What's 5 times 2a? So in this case, if you take a look, 2a means 2 times a. When you're multiplying, remember, we can go from left to right here. What is 5 times 2? I know that's 10. And then that 10 times a, we don't know what that is, so we're going to keep it as 10 times a. So 10 times a is going to be the same thing as 10a. That means the same thing. Whenever you have a number right in front of a letter, that means you multiply. So here is our final answer that we cannot simplify anymore because we cannot add them together. The only way that you can combine a number with a letter is going to be if you're multiplying. That's the only way. Because if you have apples and nothing, can you combine the apples and nothing and say, oh, we have this many apples, nothing? No, they're not being blended together. But if you're multiplying, you can say, oh yeah, I'm multiplying this many times. If I have 2 apples and I'm going to multiply them and get it to 5 groups, well, if I have 5 groups of 2 apples, then I'm going to have 10 apples total. So they're all still apples. That's when we're multiplying though. So this is our final answer. We can't go any further than that. So I am going to circle it, and that is it. That's it for our variables here with our distributive property. I'm going to make that transparent. I'm going to make this a red color, and I'm going to make that bigger font because that is our final answer, and you can't go any further. And that is it for your on your own. Great job.